Welcome back, guys. So we are going to look into the banner section. We just finished with our navbar section. So let's give another comment below. I'll call it banner section. So I will wrap it in a section. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it an ID called banner. Inside our banner, we are going to have a container. Let me tell you the work of container in Bootstrap. If you go to our website, the work of container is to make anything you do should be aligned to the middle. Should be aligned to the middle of your website. Should not just, because anything you write on your website, normally, according to the browser, is supposed to be stick to the body, to the left hand side of the website. So the container in Bootstrap help it to shift to the middle. So inside our container, we are going to have role. A class called role. A class called role will be able to all our things that have been shifted to the middle of the website. Now, row has column, and the column in Bootstrap is divided into 12. The full column is of the full column from the beginning of the website to the ending in the container will be in a row, and the column is divided from 1 to 12. So we are going to, so being that is categorized from 1 to 12. When you have a container align your text to the center. So that text that is aligned to the center, inside the container now, you have role and a column. The column that you have is divided from the beginning of the website to the ending of your website. According to Bootstrap, is divided from the beginning to the end is 12. So we are going to partition our website into six portion. So what I mean by 6 portion is that the on this side we'll have our subscribe and best agency text, which will have our subscription button, best agency digital text, and some write-up. On this side we are going to have the image. So this both banner is going to take a full weight of 6. This side will occupy 6 column. This side will occupy 6 column. So go to the text editor now. So I'm going to give the first 6 column the first width as should occupy 6 because it's divided into 12. So the first column should occupy 6, the width of 6 in the container. So I will say div dot goal md6. So I give it a class called md6. So inside this column that has a width of 6, I will have a p tag. I will call it best digital. I will call it best digital agency. I'll have another p tag. Subscribe to Clever Developers YouTube channel to watch video. videos on Android development, web design, and backend programming with PHP, Python, and JavaScript. So let's save it and take a look at what we just did. You can see the way it is, that it's centered. It has a little, it just shift away from the end of the website and occupy only 6 column, which there's another space here again. The whole of this side is 6, while the whole of this side is another 6. So the next thing we are going to have image under this right top. So the image will be stored in a link, so that I'll just embed my YouTube channel link into it. Once you click it, it will just take us to our YouTube channel. So the link, let me just put hash now. I'll give it a class of play button, play btn. I'll put an image in it. So let's create a folder contain our image. Let's call it images. So let's get our images. I'll just highlight all of them, copy it, go to our desktop, go to agency website, image, and paste it. So these are all the image we are going to use in the tutorials. So this one, I'll call it, the name is play.png. So it's inside our image. So you can see the folder of the image. I'll reference play.png. So let me save it and take a look. So you can see the way the image is very broad. If you touch it, it's embedded in a link. So there's a cursor for you to showing you that you click on it, which will take you to the link of the image. So let's research our image now. Let's just do it inside the image tag. So we are going to the image opening tag. So we are going to say height. The height should be 50 pixels. The width should be 50 pixels. So let's take a look. You can see the way it is now. I need this my write up to be very okay. So I'm going to remove this with PHP. Just leave it to be in this form. But you have already seen what we can do. We can work with PHP, Node.js, JavaScript, Python on this channel. This channel is dedicated to provide you videos on Android development, web development, both back and front. That is full stack. So that is our. So what we are going to do next is this. I'm going to embed another I'm going to write subscribe button, but please, there's something that I failed to do. Let me check. So I'm going to write subscribe, but I'm going to write subscribe inside this a tag. But before I write that subscribe, I'm going to give it a space. So I will use the space symbol. So let's look at the way it is. It's not that good. Let's go and work on the CSS to give it a proper shape. So let's give this p tag a class of promo. So we are going to copy it. On our CSS file, we are going to write banner section. So on this banner section, we are going to work on our banner, which is the banner section. The first thing we are going to do is the whole ID, the ID that control the whole banner as a whole, which is this one here. We are going to work on that first. We'll say padding top 5%. It should shift away from the top. So it is shifting away from the top. Let's work on the promo button. On the promo as a class. So say dot promo. The font size should be 40 pixels. Text decoration should be none. Font weight the font weight, we are going to make it 600. Then the next thing we are going to do, we are going to give some RGB color. So I will use some code which is RGB, red, green, blue. We'll give this as 53, 52, and the blue 52. So let's take a look at the banner section, which the promo, which is the digital agency. You can see the way it is now. It's getting better. So the next thing we are going to work on is the play button, the play BTN. So let's copy it. We'll copy it. Let's come down. Since it's a class, we'll say the width. The width should be 45 pixels. Sorry, this promo button doesn't have text decoration. Is the play button that has text decoration, which is none. Font weight, I'll use 600. I also use 600. The color, I made some mistakes. So I will give this promo margin top. Should shift away from the top by 50 pixels. Then I'll take this color. I want to take this color and bring it to the play button. I'll give it font size 40 pixels. So let's take a look at them. So you can see it's getting better. Let me look at the play button where it is like this. Let's keep working on our CSS. We'll get to there. We'll get there. So I want to work on the link. That is the link that control the subscribe button and the play button. So I'll say banner, text decoration, none. Let me take a look at our button. the image is not aligned properly. Sorry, I came to notice where I made the mistake. The link, the A tag supposed to be on its own, supposed not to be inside the paragraph. So I've removed it to put it separate. So that's how we achieve this. But if you take a look at the subscribe button, if you hover it, it's still showing the color of link. You know, when you hover a link, it will be showing blue. So we are going to work on that link. So what we are going to do is this. We are going to copy the banner, going to the link, the A tag, and we are going to put hover. Color, we'll make the color to be black. So now if you hover it, is showing black. So we are getting it. So the next thing we are going to do is to insert image here. So the first column has occupied, the first column is having 6 in width, is occupying a row of 6. So remaining another 6 portion, which we are going to set our image. It's very important to know this in Bootstrap. So we have col MD, this, remaining another col MD6 to complete 12. So at that point, our image is going to be at that point. So we are going to write div.col. Let's just copy everything and change it. So come here and paste it. So what we are going to do is this. We are going to remove everything here. We don't need all this. So we are going to use image tag. So the source of our image is img. So the name of our image is bg2. So we are going to give a class of, if you save it and check it now, you see how it is. It's not properly kept. So we are going to give a class in Bootstrap called image float. So we write img float, ing float. So you can see that it's now kept properly. Now we are getting it. So let's see if we are done with our banner. So the way it is now, we are done with our banner section. So if we are not yet done also, I will try to fix it. So I will see you in the next lecture.